Hello there, everybody, and welcome to more fun and games. And this week we are juggling. Absolutely. You and I are going to be juggling this week. And what you need is you need a space like this with a bit of headroom. It needs to be inside because this will not work outside. And then you need either some lightweight scarves like these, or if you don't have those, just some lightweight paper bags. Sorry, paper bags, Miss Ray. Plastic bags. All right, plastic bags, lightweight plastic bags. And we need to put on our thinking cap. Please check your space. Make sure there's nothing that is sharp, that's breakable, that you could slip or trip on. Get those things out of the way. If you're going to slide around, put on some shoes. And always, we know that plastic bags can be dangerous if they get around our faces. Okay, so keep these away from your little brothers or sisters or smaller people in your household. Okay, please keep them away from pets as well, because they can be dangerous for pets. And obviously keep them away from your face as well, because we want to have fun. So an activity to do with your grown-ups. Get your things ready and I'll see you in a moment, because we're going to begin. Okay, we're going to start off just with one hand and with one bag or scarf, and we're going to practice and build up our skills. All right, I'm going to have to move back here so you can see, so watch carefully. So with your one bag, hold it by the opening and you're just going to let it go in the air. So lift it up high, let it float down. When it gets to about your waist height, see if you can catch it. See how low you can go to the floor. Can you let it go lower, lower, lower and catch it again? Oh, well done. How many without it going off? 1, 2. Can you keep it going? Wow, that nearly touched the ceiling. 3. You have to be quite gentle sometimes. 4. And you can keep on like that. If that's going really, really well, why not try the other hand? I'm going to show you with a scarf. Here we go. Here's one of my scarves. I'm going to try my other hand. Okay, here we go. Flap it in the air. 1. It's a bit faster, this. Woo! 2. Wow! 3. 4. Can I let it go close to the ground? Oh! 5. I had to go down with it. 6. 7. 8. What happens if I flap it open a bit more? 9, 10. Oh, there you go. So we've done 10 on one hand and 10 on the other. I'm now going to try and send it from one hand to the other. I'm going to use one of my plastic bags for this. Let's see how I get on. So this bag, it's just like juggling, isn't it? It's going to go up in the air from one hand, catch it in the other. Up and catch and up and catch and up and catch. And if you try and catch it by the edge or by the handle, it keeps it open, so it makes it go very nicely. Up and catch, up and catch. So it's going from one hand to the other hand, from one hand to the other hand. Oh, that went a bit funny. One hand, that was a good one, to the other hand. Go on, have a practice at that, and then come back for the next bit. So remember, one hand to one hand, then use your other hand up and catch, and then from one hand up, catch in the other hand, then up and catch. Okay, go have a go, and when you can do that, come back to me. See how many you can do. Could you do 20 or 30? Who knows? Come back when you've done as best you can. Okay, see you soon. Hi there. I've got a handy hint, something that's going to really, really help you. Okay, so the handy hint is 1, to keep your eye on the bag. So watch the bag all the time. There's no point in throwing your bag up and looking somewhere else. Oh, because by the time you look at your bag, it's too late, it's on the floor. Okay, so when we throw the bag, we throw, watch, and then we know where to put our hand. We throw it, we watch, we know where it is. Second handy hint is throw it higher. If you throw it higher, you've got time to find it and catch it. And when I say throw, I don't mean like that, because that sometimes makes it go less well, okay? You need to be quite gentle. So a gentle throw, and then you've got time to catch it. A gentle high throw, and there's time to catch it. And I'm watching it all the time. Okay, so a gentle high throw and keep watching it. Go and have a go. I think that's going to help a lot. How are you doing? It's good, isn't it? Well, we're going to make it even more exciting because we're now going to use 2 bags at the same time. So we're going to keep 2 bags in the air. I'll show you how. Okay, it's very exciting this. We've been using both hands. So we're going to send one bag up and catch it. And then the other one up and catch it. That one, catch it. That one, catch it. You can let it come down to your tummy and before you catch it. Then the other one and catch it. I think you need to go further back. Send it up and catch it. And then when that's too easy, if you go, oh, Miss Ray, that's far too easy, I can do that. I want you to see if you can have them both in the air at the same time, like this. Are you ready? So it goes up and the other one goes up. And it doesn't matter now which hand we use to keep them in the air. Oh, nearly had them on the floor. So you just keep lifting them into the air. You can use both hands. And it's just like juggling. And if you can manage to keep grabbing them by the handles, that will help. But if you can't, don't worry. And you might have to move your feet around. But we are juggling. Go on, go and have a go. Remember, it doesn't matter which hand you use, but if it helps, start with one hand on each bag, just in the air and catching, and then try and get both up there together at the same time. Go on, go have fun. Right, I've got a little handy hint for you. You can try using different styles of throwing, all right? So there are 2 styles. You can grab and you can throw like normal, like lifting a ball up, like we throw a ball into the air. Okay, so we can throw it up, or you can do the lift is what I usually do. So I grab it like that, or I grab it somewhere and then my hand goes like that and it's like I'm pulling it and flicking. Okay, so imagine that we're pulling and flicking, pulling and flicking. So I do that way, but you can do the other way as well. So practice both ways. And the other handy hint is if your bags are maybe going in different directions and you find it difficult, you can always put a little hole, cut a little hole, that's about the biggest you want it to be, and it just helps your bag to sometimes float a little better. Okay, so that also can be a handy hint. And if you're doing the lift, it means you can take the edge of the bag and it stays full of air. Okay, I hope that helps. Go practice and I'll see you soon for the next activity. Oh, this is so exciting. Right then, we're going to try the 2 bags with 1 hand. This is so like juggling. So get your 2 bags and same thing, but we're just going to try and use 1 hand. Okay, so the other hand can go around our back once we start. So it's up, and when it goes up, we start the next one. And we're trying to use just that 1 hand. And if you look, I'm trying to send the bag over the top. Okay, so it's a bit like a circle. So I take it one side, send it up the other side. If you can do that, try the other arm. Okay, so it's going up. Oh, it's ready. And it start up and again. So it's going up, over. And again, I'm going to try and put my other arm behind the back. I'm using my legs and I'm moving. And Miss Ray is not as good as this arm. So it's harder. Okay, so it's the one hand and the two, oh my goodness, bags. Oh, go on. I think you're clever enough. I think you can have a really good go at that. If now and again you have to use two hands, don't worry, okay? It's fine. But you can always go back and reset and start again, trying just to use the one hand. And again, how many can you do? Can you do 10? Can you do more than Miss Ray without your bag dropping on the floor? Who knows? Go have a go, and then I've got another activity for you. Oh, this is so exciting. You are juggling and you're having good fun. And I'd like you to continue. I'd like you to go and experiment. Why not try juggling with different things? How about juggling with a different shaped scarf? That's a very long one. Or maybe try experimenting. Can you juggle with a paper tissue? Let's have a look. So, scarf in my pocket. There we go. Here's the paper tissue. Can I juggle? Woo, woo. Oh my goodness, with a paper tissue. Woo. What happens if I scrunch it up a bit? Oh, does that make it easier? Oh, that's interesting. So just by scrunching it up a little bit, that made it easier. I wonder what would happen if we really scrunched it up. Would that be easier or harder? And how about my long scarf? Oh, that's my short one. Oh, here's my long one. How is that different? Oh, I love this scarf. Oh, it's beautiful. Does it remind you of anything? Oh, Miss Ray, maybe you didn't catch it. Yeah, some people say it reminds them of a dragon or something like that. It flies differently, yeah? And we can make another experiment by tying a knot in the end. Does that change the way it flies? Ooh. Oh my goodness. Now I think that changes the way it flies. I wonder why that happens. I wonder if there's something to do with that knot and how it feels quite... that's interesting. And is it the same with other scarves? If I tie a knot in the end of that scarf, in actual fact, I've got a knot in my plastic bag. Let's experiment. Whoa! Wow, it's like a comet. Whoosh! How about my plastic bag? Does it change the way that floats? Oh! Now there's a question. Whoa! Does it always come down not first? I'd love you to go away, have fun experimenting, have fun trying different things out, and find out if things always fly the same way. Or do putting knots and things in change it? And does the knot always come down first? Go and have fun, practicing your juggling, experimenting with different things, and come back and see my next session of fun and games next time. Enjoy, have fun, be safe. Bye.